Today we will be visiting Drake, North Dakota, on Google Street View to search for the sound of drakes. No, not those drakes. These drakes. You see? A drake is not only a town in North Dakota, it is also a male duck, and apparently a Canadian rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, and entrepreneur? Oh yeah, he was that guy that got shot on that one show. Aw, that's kind of sad. Well shoot, maybe if we use these Drake sounds to make a beat for this Drake, then maybe we can bring him back to life? I mean, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. After unsuccessfully hearing any Drake sounds from Drake, North Dakota and Google Street View, and unsuccessfully being able to figure out how to search for Drake sounds, I decided to use this clip that I had stored on a laser disc in my bathroom. Alright, hold up. Before I play this next clip, note the title of this video here. And yeah, apparently it's like a thing you should do if you have a pet duck or something. And I know the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my god, why? Why? Yeah. And so if you're sensitive to that and would rather not see that, which I totally understand, just skip ahead to this time that I'm gonna put here on the screen. And yeah. All right, I'll do a little countdown here before I play it. 3, 2, 1, cover your eyes. Wasn't that awful? I mean, no, but seriously, I was like originally gonna put that in there and then I just couldn't do it. And yeah, so whatever. You saw what the video was. If you wanted to go see it, I do not recommend it, but I did use the sound from the wing clipping, which is right here, and then kind of mess with it and then got it to sound like this. So yeah, then I laid down the note pattern the way I'd like it and turned it into an audio file so it's easier to use and mess with. And then I put a little compression on there and here's the result of that. So yeah, the next clip we're back to our favorite lady, but this time she isn't cutting feathers off her poor little ducky. She's trying to prove that it's still fine by throwing it in the air and seeing how far it can fly.
You'll still be able to fly.
And yeah, clearly that little ducky was still able to fly right into the grass in front of her. But I did like the sound of the wings fluttering, so here's that. And yeah, you may have caught that little sound, which I'm pretty sure isn't from the duck's wings. But no need to worry, because later on, I will edit that out. Just not now. So here is it with that sound. And then after repeated listens, I do realize that sound's in there. And then I got it out. Oh my god, my throat hurts now. Anyways, oh yeah, then I slow down the tempo to accommodate the perceived preference of the Canadian Drake, which results in a more laid-back mood that is demonstrated by this. Yeah, basically all I do is just listen to it. But nextly, raise your hand if you heard that one before. But like, how could I not use that? I mean, where else are you gonna find a bunch of drakes just piled up on each other? And oh yeah, here it is in the sampler. So yeah, we try to make it work with what we got and put down some notes, and here we go. And as you can tell here, we ended up with a snake-like figure of connected notes for this one. Okay, quick update. After spending many sleepless nights searching for Drake sounds in Drake, North Dakota on Google Street View, I finally came across this beautiful river that was just full of the most authentic Drakes in the entire world. Isn't it nice? Wait, are one of you laughing at me? Who's laughing at me? Is it you? Is it you? What was that? Did you guys see that? Dude, what do you have to say for yourself? Don't look at me like that. I don't know about y'all, but once I heard this duck laughing at me, I was first hurt by it, but then I was like, you know, I really need to use this. I really do. So after shedding a few lonely teardrops, I put it in the sampler. It was then the laughing duck began to take shape, like a baby butterfly that looked like a drake. And after hearing how well it seemed to fit with what I had already made, the realization came to me that what if this whole time I had been making this beat for this other Drake? Now after adding a little reverb, I also decided to really bring out the vocal presence of this laugh and use a vocal presence equalizer setting. But even after having all of these sounds together, it still felt like it wasn't enough.
What you mean? It mean everything got enough. You gotta have a spectrum of swag, but with that turn up energy. Right now, your is more like salad.
So in an effort to turn this beat from salad to more of a bat soup, I decided to find a couple more sounds from our loose-boweled feathered friend again. So first we grab that sound and put it into Logic, which you can hear here. And then trim it down to what I feel could maybe be a good kick drum to use. Which I know sounds a bit underwhelming to say the most, but with the magic of the sampler and the equalizer, we get it to sound like this. So yeah, then we kind of set it all up and try to make it work with everything else, and here's a little preview of that. So yeah, and then we get it all tidied up a bit and whatnot, and then that leads us to our next task of using the little clip that we cut out from before for our snare drum. Which, after adding some distortion, we obviously need to play around with in the sampler. So after we get that figured out, we go and adjust the equalization of it and start putting it into place. So yeah, then after that, we kind of just record all the notes in their proper places and put the last finishing touches on. But before I leave you, I gotta show you how I got the last notes just right. Alright, before I play you the song in its entirety, make sure you check out the last video I made like this, making a beat for Post Malone using Kevin Malone and Carl Malone. Oh yeah, and I actually have a new song that just came out called I Don't Feel So Good, and it's on Spotify right now. I'm gonna put it up here pretty soon, so yeah, check that out. So until then, farewell, and make sure you stay on your worst behavior.